I wanted to go down memory lane. I saw a comment recently, and I thought it was very funny. So I completely forgot about this. So shout out to this person. No hate whatsoever. Like I seriously read this and was everybody that reads something that's insulting will say, I'm not even mad, bro. I promise you, I am not mad. I just thought that this was interesting to go over because I completely forgot about it. I was like, oh man, that was crazy. That time was crazy. So this person posted this under one of our videos, which all I was talking about was Keldon. So I basically said, hey, Keldon isn't I don't know if Keldon fits. It was the video where Keldon was shooting his threes, and I was like, I don't know if he's very consistent 3-point shooting wise. Maybe we'll be okay, but defensively, it's just right? Like he's not going to be good defensively, and we have enough evidence at this point to probably assume this upcoming season won't be any different. I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't know what else to say, right? But with that being said, I did say I don't hate Keldon, and I want him on the team because he is a great team player, and he seems like a good leader. He seems like a good guy. He's just cool, man. Like I like Keldon. It's not like the situation with DJ where I just didn't really care for DJ that much. But Keldon's just one where it's like, I don't really care for him. But I saw this comment. Not Keldon, I'm sorry. DJ I didn't really care for, and then Keldon, I just think, game wise, it's not that great. But this person commented, he said, no disrespect. Remember that, no disrespect. But Keldon, I'm sorry. Clan got little to no basketball. Okay. This is the same man that said they were going to build a team off of Lonnie Walker and Luka Samanic. First off, that was so long ago. This makes me believe this person's been hating for a while. And also, I don't think I've ever said that. I think that I was excited for Lonnie Walker's talent. I was definitely excited for Luka Samanic's talent, but I always question his effort. So I don't know. I don't know if this person saw like one video a long time ago where I was really hyping it, or hyping them, but I have no idea. No idea what he's talking about. Two players that are no longer in the league, okay, while simultaneously bashing Keldon, who lo and behold is still a Spur. That is not a good argument. He's still a San Antonio Spur, but you bash him, yet some other players you might have liked in the past aren't here any. Like I don't. That's a non-argument. He could very well end up being a Spur because they can't move him. Like they tried to trade him before. We know this, but okay. Stop listening to casuals. I am a casual. I've unsubscribed. Okay. You get a mic and a camera and call yourself a podcaster, but know nothing about the team you cover. No disrespect. I'm a diehard Spurs fan. Kelton, highest season average is 22, and you say he's no good. That is an amazing statement. During a year where we were rebuilding, Keldon averaged 22 points. And how many wins did we get? How many wins did we get when how many wins did we get when Keldon averaged 22? This man Clan has played zero organized basketball. Yes, because Kendrick Perkins has like some of the greatest basketball takes of all time. Okay, like everyone knows that guys who played at the highest of level always have perfect takes all the time. Everyone knows that. Steven Jackson, Gilbert Arenas, all of them. He solely doesn't like Keldon. That's not true. I actually do like Keldon. It's okay. We see now this is where I was like, whoa, hold on, I forgot about this. We see what happened when you start to bash Lonnie and his cousin checked you. Now this is funny, okay? Not only because this person contradicted themselves in saying that I love Lonnie Walker, but then also saying that I bash Lonnie Walker, and then saying, well, Lonnie Walker is in the league and you loved him, but then also saying you bash Lonnie Walker and he's not in the league anymore. But not only that's funny, but I completely forgot about this Unhinged. Do you guys remember this? Defend the man and misspelling his name twice is hilarious. That's not even the funny part. I forgot all about this. I ended up reposting it because I was like, dude, I did not remember this happened. So it wasn't Lonnie Walker's cousin. Okay. I'm pretty sure this was his best friend. And what ended up happening was, I think we did a video where I just said, like, I don't know, like, if Lonnie Walker fits with the team anymore. I wasn't expecting him to be with us for that much longer. Cause you guys know, I've never been the type, like, even when we talk about Keldon, right? Like, yeah, it's criticism. It can be a little mean, but I never get on here and just, cause some fans will go crazy. They'll jump on here and just say, this mother effer, this B, this, like, talk so bad about players like they know them personally. And I'm not like that, right? I don't do that. But I will criticize and be like, just honest. Like, if I don't think they really fit, well, yeah, that's my opinion. But this person, it is unhinged. This is some crazy stuff. So it started off with this, in which he said, if you have nothing good, this is 2 years ago, by the way. If you have nothing good to say about people, why do you talk so much ish? Paige says Black Lives Matter, but you always downplaying another black man. Yes, because you supported BLM and you support BLM, that the organization, that means that you can never criticize another black person. What are you talking about? What are you I can't criticize like 90% of the NBA if that's the case. What a stupid comment. And I said, I'm a little lost. What's the problem? Because I have no idea who this is. And then he says, your BA be talking crazy, don't talk no facts, just down talk other black men, and then call me the P word. So, you know, as he's saying that I downplay black man or talk crazy to black man, he's talking crazy to a black man. Don't like how I talk, I'm in San Antonio. It's like, I didn't even say anything. And I was like, are you okay? And he says, I'm good. I don't like the way you down talk black men. You such a B, bro. Would you like to meet? And then he tried to call me. And then, I mean, obviously I was like at work. So I was like, I'm gonna decline, but thanks. And then he just keeps going. You just talk to talk. Watch how you talk about people, family or friends. That ish soft. They don't want to stand on your 10 toes. Then don't want to stand on your 10 toes about it. So I critique Lonnie Walker game, say, hey, I don't really think he's going to be with the team. That's me disrespecting him. And then you message me, and then I'm like, I'm a little confused. What? And then he says, hey, I want to fight you. You don't want to fight me? I don't know you, nor do I know what you're talking about. So I said, who are you talking about? He says, just watch how you talk about people. Black Lives Matter, right? Then uplift another black man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, let me uplift R. Kelly and Bill Cosby as well while I'm at it. P. Diddy, that's my guy. Like oh man, he's so great. Can't talk bad about anybody. Can't talk bad about anybody. Who the heck is that guy? It's Lonnie Walker's best friend. This is from 2 years ago. The other post what brought me to this. I said, who are you talking about? You know, and I asked again, who are you talking about? Whose family? Are you all right? Because he's like losing it. I'm calm this entire time. Talk about people, and see, you can tell that he's kind of like, he cursed me out to try to get me upset, but it's like, dude, I'm not that insecure in my masculinity to like where I have to like get all upset just because you said like a no word, because you said a naughty word. And he says, talk about people, family, or friends. I'm good. You just get me mad as F. Black Lives Matter, right? I'm like, bro, what are you going on about? So then I'm like, I think you're hyping yourself up, man. I only asked what and who you're talking about. Like the whole time, that's what I've been saying. I was like, you're getting yourself upset. Ooh, you make me so angry. What are you talking about? We can have a conversation if you want. I don't know who you are. You down talk a bunch of black men, and I don't like it. You hide and talk ish. What? Do you want me to get a microphone and like travel to San Antonio and like give everyone my criticisms of Lonnie Walker on the street? Like, what? And then I says, and then I just was like, okay, look, Black Lives Matter is a movement against police brutality. Also, who? What did I say that you have contention with? Like, what are you even going on about? And he says, you don't even want to meet up like men to talk out a problem. I don't have a problem with you. I don't know who you are. I don't even know who you are. You don't want to meet up. I don't even know who you are, bro. Why do you want to kill me? I don't know you. That's soft-ish. Have a good day. Watch how you talk about people, because as you can see, you hide behind a computer and feel safe. What? Guys, you know how I critique players. Just like I critique anybody, I never come on here and get personal, right? I never get personal. I never was like Lonnie Walker's mom or something. Like, I don't do that. I don't do that. As much criticism I gave Lonnie like his last year, I gave him so much grace. Like, so much grace. You ever want to talk? I'm in San Antonio. No, I don't want to talk. I don't know you. We can meet at a bar, restaurant, doesn't matter. FaceTime me. It's like, dude, you are unhinged. You have some issues, bro. And then I said, you reached out to me. I am of no obligation to talk with you in person, the phone, FaceTime, snail mail. I just want to know whose family have I talked about? Like, what are you talking about? I had to look into who this person was, mind you. You a B, I see you around. With that being said, we don't have text anymore. And I just said, you're a weirdo. And then after that, after I called it out publicly, he blocked me and like, yeah. Maybe he wants to take you on a date. Maybe. Yeah, we can even meet at a bar. Maybe. I don't know. It's like, this is a serious problem. Like, this type of aggression over just some guy on the internet is crazy. I don't know what it is. It probably was Lonnie Walker was bothered by it, I guess. And this person fought on his behalf. I don't quite understand. This didn't scare me at all. It's just weird. I was just like, bro, you kind of unhinged. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But like, and also, you know, that previous comment. We see what happened when you started to bash Lonnie and his cousin checked you. We see what happened. What happened exactly? So silly. People are very immature. Anyways. Card? Who you? Card. Anne's defense or defense of the post you posted is easy to see why someone would say you don't like Keldon. You do seem to talk different about Keldon. I was praising Keldon. Well, I won't say I was praising Keldon, but I gave Keldon a lot of grace, and it just kind of gets to the point where it's like, hey man, it's a lot of these games are games that we lose. I see like a lapse in defense, but this season might be different because we have so many defenders, right? But I don't know anything because I don't play basketball. Clan has said it before. Hate has not. Wait. Oh, said it before. He has nothing against Keldon. Just critique Keldon's play, but not Keldon's character. I too have said his play doesn't fit, but hold nothing against him. Yeah, I like Keldon. Now, if people want to use the argument against me that, you know, DeJounte Murray, you didn't like DeJounte or whatever, I think that's fine. Yeah, because I did talk about off the court stuff with DeJounte, and I wasn't vibing with it, right? That doesn't mean that I think DeJounte is bad with people in his, well, no, actually, some of the people in his interpersonal relationships, it's been kind of rough how he like bashed them on social media and stuff. But like, as far as like former teammates or coaches or whatever, I think DJ's probably cool, you know, with them. But just overall, I didn't really care for him. I thought that his selfishness kind of bled into his play as well, in the stretch of certain games. My point is he does critique Keldon in a different way. Like, Keldon does something good and he is more skeptical about him, but then he sees a video of someone like Carter Bryant and it's glazing. Okay, first off, Keldon Johnson's been with our team for a very long time now. Like, it's been a pretty good, nice sample size. So I don't really there is no comparison here, right? Like, obviously there's going to be like a certain amount of grace that you give to one player versus one that's been with the Spurs the longest. Like, Keldon's been with us the longest, right? So yeah. And also there's just a lot of things to his game that I just think he doesn't fit. Like, that's it. I don't really feel that way with a lot of other players that I've watched with us. Other players I feel like fit fine. They fit perfectly well. You know what I mean? Like, I think Steph Castle can fit fine. I think Harper's going to fit fine. I think Carter Bryant is the archetype we need, like that 3 and D. Obviously Wemby's Wemby. Fox, I think he fits well with the amount of rim pressure he'll bring to the rim, pick and pop with Wemby, pick and roll with Wemby. I think it's going to be nice. Like, Keldon's just one that's kind of an oddball, right? I just don't think he fits. So, like, of course, somebody who we just got, who's a lottery pick, who looks really promising, I'm a Glaze. Now, Glaze, I hate even using the word, but whatever. I'm going to use your language. Now, with that being said, I don't think that right now, like, Carter Bryant is like a better player than Keldon. I think he's a better defender, right? But as far as like basketball knowledge and what it takes to try to score in the NBA, I don't think he has that yet. But I think he's more promising to what we need. Frost says, we like Keldon, but his play doesn't fit. I like Keldon as a person, but he has no defense and he forces bad shots sometimes. Keldon going on his 7th season. Yeah. He's the longest 10-year Spur on the team. So it's just a bad comparison to be like, well, this player you're really, you got a lot of grace for, who's been in the league for like a season. But this player who's been here for 6 years, why don't you give him the same grace? It's like, because he just doesn't fit. Yeah. Clan, look at the record since Keldon joined. It increased when Wemby joined us, and we won more the second season when he got hurt. Keldon, the weird thing about KJ is he's like in a weird spot, right? Like, for him to be the most effective, he has to have the ball in his hands. But if the ball has to be in his hands, that's actually not the most efficient way for us to score and for our offense to run, right? So it's like kind of a weird thing here. The best possible role that we have for Keldon is more than likely being a catch and shoot shooter, but he's been inconsistent with that, right? And if he had something to lean on when his shooting is a little inconsistent, I would be cool, but he doesn't. His defense is that bad. It's so bad, and he's a liability on the defensive end till it's just kind of like, well, how do you use him, right? That's why Keldon looks the most impressive when guys get hurt or when we have to rely on him to score. We don't win these games, mind you, but when we have to rely on him to score, that's when he looks the most impressive because that's what he's best at doing. So he's just kind of those weird things. It's kind of like with DJ, right? Like DeJounte Murray, and Keldon also is the same thing with Keldon. But DeJounte Murray is like good enough where you have to give him playing time. But the best thing that he's good at is the ball being in his hands. But then that's not the best option. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Yeah. KJ looked better when Wemby got hurt and stopped playing. When Wemby plays, his numbers are down. Yeah. That's the truth. Oh, wait, Frosty, have you played basketball? You had to have played basketball to have that opinion. But anyways. All right, man, that was fun. Going down memory lane is crazy. I completely forgot about that Lonnie thing. That was wild. And I no longer have the original messages in that chat because he blocked me, right? So it all got deleted. Clan, I play horse. You probably could beat Shaq in horse, so I guess you're okay. Anyways, would you value a gold medal over an all-star appearance? It depends. I guess no. All-star. I don't know. It really depends. That's more nuance, right? Like if you were the main guy on your team, like just say like Manu Ginobili, right? His gold medal. Like you're the main guy on your team. You're kind of the go-to. I might value it more than an all-star appearance. But if you're like on Team USA Not really. You know, like you're ridiculously talented. You got a ridiculous team behind you. Maybe not. I think an all-star appearance might be a little bit more impressive. I don't know. I wonder how you guys feel about that. That's a good point. Yeah, I think it really depends. It's just a little nuance there. Because like if Wemby would have won the gold medal, he just beat Team USA. That's way more incredible than an all-star appearance. Agree. Depends on player and nation. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it really comes down to. But if you're just like a role player on a team that's just stacked, I mean, not really. I don't know if I value that more than an all-star appearance. Anyways,